Hello. Hey. Happy holidays. I'm missing Lisa today. She might pop in later if she has time, but she's got a lot of adulting to do with her house. So anyway, hi Mimi. Hi Suzanne. Hi Meister Tarot. Hi Libby. Hi Nancy. Oh goodness. So, can you guys hear me? Give me a high five, thumbs up, whatever, something. Uh, yeah, I know, Nancy. I do that too, or I just eat a big lunch and don't do dinner. I hear you. Hi, Wiki. But anyway, can you guys hear me okay? I don't have Lisa. High five. Okay, awesome, Karen. Thank you. Loud and clear. Thank you, Suzanne. Yay. So, do we have any questions? If you do, it helps if you put them in all caps, but I'll keep my eye out anyway. Hi, Vic. Hey. Hello, hello, hello. So meanwhile, I'll just start shuffling cards until you guys have a question. There's been so much going on in the news. I thought I have the lag thing set at a really low, what do they call that? Something with a U, but it's the lag time for, I know, I'm missing Lisa already too. She's okay. She's good. She's good, good, good. She just has to, where will Trump be when indicted? Okay, that's great. That is excellent. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, so there we go. Let me start these questions here. Mary, okay, great. Well, the short leg is working. Okay, Suzanne, you are first. Hi, Joanne. Okay, so where will Trump be when indicted? Oh, this is probably, well, it might be the right deck. I might have to use a couple of decks to see. I know, Mimi, right? There's so much going on, and you don't even like which is the first thing to go for. Hi, Anne from Dublin. Oh, I know I have ancestry in Ireland. I just wish I had somebody that lived there so I could go visit them. Okay, so Mr. Flump. Hi, Core. You made it. Yay. I know, Libby, right? Adulting is so overrated. Yeah, she's dealing with, sometimes just those things you have to do. Oh, thank you, Mimi. You like my little baby tree? And my angel's just kind of coming in at the angle. I can get her to be straight and not fall off. That's okay. I'm kind of I go sideways sometimes too. Hi, Helene. Yay, you made it. Oh, butterflies are free. Okay. Oops. Let me start this one. Okay. Oops. There we go. Hi, Fran. Hi, Jamie. Okay, so let me see if I can figure this out with the tarot. Hi, Gertrude. Where will Trump be when indicted? Or when they come to, well, yeah, like when the grand jury subpoena comes down. So now this is weird. So is it going to be where he is after the grand jury trial, or when we know that there is a grand jury trial? Because we know there's going to be one, right? I'll just go with indicted because I'm not legally savvy enough to know. Let's see, that one's popping up, and this one. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 3 reversals there. Let me use the let them on and see what I can get. Oh, Meister, yeah, that's a good question. Gotcha there. Okay. I know, popcorn, right, Suzanne? Okay, where will he be? Location-wise, where will he be? Oh, this is interesting. Okay, so with the tarot, I feel like because I have the Queen of Cups reversed, I feel like he's not near Mar-a-Lago. I didn't get my Mar-a-Lago card, and this feels like to me like away from the water. And then with the Ten of Pentacles coming through reversed, I don't feel like he's with his family either. And with the Page of Pentacles reversed, I feel like with this one, it seems to me that, I don't know, he's not looking at what's going on. I think he's off in his own little world, and he's not, I don't think he's even paying any attention to the news with this one. And then with the Lenormand, so he's doing something he cares about with the heart. And with the Bear, I think he's eating. And with the Crossroads, he's like, row, when it comes through. It could even be that he's, traveling. He's on the road with, with Secret Service detail. There's that possibility. But then with the Tower, this to me is like being all alone. But it could be in his situation, like in a government building even. There's that possibility. But wherever it is, he doesn't see it coming. Now, this could be the weather too. What's going on with the weather at the time. So, yeah, cloudy with a chance of 1 million meatballs and a whole lot of ketchup. Yeah, I think so. Yes, Suzanne. Now sitting on his golden throne, or perhaps this one, right? Yeah. My goodness. Oh, butterflies are free in the airport. There's that possibility. Yeah, except for with the tarot, it didn't look that way. I mean, those aren't travel cards. And the roads, that's more like on the road. Yeah. The colors of the stars mean something. Oh, I'm not sure. You guys are talking amongst each other. Yeah, on the golf course. Yeah, he doesn't really golf with his family, does he? There's that possibility. Usually I see the wands as like the golf, the club, but it's possible. It could be. And that's the challenge, like right now, trying to get like what might happen when it's the perfect time, right? Nancy, I'm starting your question there, and you guys, but I think Meister Tarot will be the one that I'll read from, because she had it in there first, and it's the same question. Okay, so let me get back over here. What I started to say, I'm sorry, it probably sound a little schizophrenic. That if you have a question that's political, there's no personal questions today, but if you do have a political question, feel free to put them in, even after I have to leave, because I do have to stop a little bit before 3 today. So put it in, and if I don't get to it today, my guides and I will do a separate video with my camera over my table here. Okay. So yeah. All right. So Bonnie, I think, yeah, you're next. Bonnie Russell. Okay. Will indictments fall for 45 and cohorts by Christmas? Okay, so you're looking at a timing thing here. By Christmas. $45 and cohorts. So let me go with the cohorts first, because I'm sure that Jack Smith is working his way up the food chain. To be like, who is that guy? Who is that idiot standing in front of the courthouse? And he's like, they took my phone. And then didn't my Pella dude complain like that too? Right? I mean, they're stupid. They're just not smart. So anyway, hi Hilda. Butterflies are free. Yeah, just let it be soon, right? Okay, I'm just checking to see if I missed any questions. Let's see. Okay. Oh, wait. Sandra, okay. I have your questions. Start there. You guys, please put your questions in all caps, though. Yeah, Suzanne, he'll be at the Burger King drive-thru when it happens, right? Either that or McDonald's. Yeah. Oh, hi, Nivra. Nivra's here, too. Hola, Hilda. Josh Hawley and Smith's Crosshairs. Okay, start that. Thank you, Nancy. That's a good question. Okay, so I am caught up there. Sorry, this is taking me a little longer, but all right. So let me check into the cohorts first. Will any cohorts be indicted before Christmas? Will I get a good Christmas present? Hi, False Teeth Real Tarot. Hey, Melinda. Hi, Sharon Side. Hi. Oh, yeah, John Eastman, right? Hold on, let me start that dude. Yeah, I can't remember who was that other guy, the guy that Ari Melber interviewed, and the Green Bay sweep and all. I just can't remember the guy, but I can't remember his name, but I'll never forget his face because he's just such an idiot. Hi, Rhonda Rue. Oh yeah, Mimi, was it Eastman who whined about his phone? No, I don't think it was Eastman because I know what he looks like. Well, it could have been. It could have been. That's very possible. That's very, very possible. So anyway, the Pillow guy's running for. So Mike Lindell's running for the head of the Republican Party. Wow. I don't think he's going to do well. Do you guys? Yes, Shockwave 43. Yes, let's send lots of prayers for safety. Imagine lots of safety and just the tornado just not doing anything over those states. Yeah, we don't need any tornadoes. Oh, hi, Deborah. Hi, sweetie. Let me start your question there. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's look at just the cohorts. Will we see any indictments for any of Trump's cohorts by Christmas? That'd be a great Christmas present. It's still in flux. I'm not going to be able to get a question or an answer there. Yeah, I'll look at Trump, but I kind of doubt it. I mean, if it doesn't fall on any of his cohorts, I can't imagine it making up to him in that short amount of time, because they'll get his cohorts first, right? Is that the way it works? Get the fish, and then you get the big fat whale. But we love whales. It's not that one. Okay, so Trump, indictment by Christmas. Yeah, same thing there. I have two influx cards, but I do feel like there's movement though. Yeah, Rhonda Rue. I like that. Indictments for everyone in the big red bag. That sounds good to me. Okay, let me get back over here. Thanks, Bonnie, for that great question. Mary A wants to know when's that little guy over there that's starting so much trouble. Oops. Shockwave 43. Okay, hold on. I'm starting some questions here. And like I said, you guys, if you're coming in late, yeah, Suzanne, don't we all want a dragnet for these indictments, right? Thank you, Hilda. Yeah, it does help. The thumbs up and and the subscribe, all of it helps my algorithm. So what was I saying? Oh, I know what it was. If you have any political questions, just go ahead and drop them in. Or even if you need prayers, drop them in, and I'll I do prayers on my own I don't tell people about it. I just do it. And then, but when it comes to a political question, I can always do a reading over my table if I don't get to it today. Okay, so as far as timing goes, let me use this deck for one. And then this one. What are his health circumstances right now? Whoa. Well, so, this card, the Hope Great Water card and the Kipper it's my card for foreign, situations. But it's also, it's the last card in Kipper, and it's the card for, like visualizing your entire, like having a focus on something that's really way, way, way out there. And it's sometimes my card for a person on drugs or drinking a lot. Because things are kind of fuzzy, and it's a really big card, when it comes to, it's like in the tarot, like, I don't know, maybe like the moon and whatever other like foreign cards would, Six of Swords maybe. But so this is, I feel like the state of his health now, like I feel like he's out of it. And then I have the fatality, I have the coffin. But as far as timing goes, let me see what was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, they're just, they're people cards. He has some supportive woman that might even be about his age or close, and he has a supportive man around him too. So as far as timing, let me see if I can get with it the different. I do have this little timing deck that I created. Okay. Timing is hard though. We're talking about a person's soul contract, and we're talking about free will, like right up to the last minute. And then we're talking about the surrender, like what, it's a very spiritual thing, like trying to guess exactly what time somebody's gonna be born. Well, now that's interesting. I have between 6 and 9 months, but I also have that something's just not so good within the next month. So he might have a health episode, and a deeper one within the next month, 3 or 4 weeks, then 6 to 9 months. So what does that make it? We're into like summer and fall of next year. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me check out the comments, make sure. Yeah, prayers to Mauna Loa, right? Prayers to the Big Island. Okay, so Joy, yes, prayers you will learn. Let me start that so I can focus on that later. Learn to raise your vibration. Well, you know what? Anytime you can get into your, Vic, I have your question there. Let me do it next because you're a member. Members go first. Anytime you can get into the love state, so, if it's not a human, it's a pet, anytime you can get into that state of love, your vibrations are as high as they can get, right? So if you just keep focusing on love. anytime you feel just down and not feeling so good, if you can get into the love state, and it's really just like an instant of being in the love state, and it clears everything out. Okay, so did Garland find a connection to Russian organized crime? Okay. Has Merrick Garland found a connection to Russian organized crime? I just heard a big yes, but what I'm getting though is he's working on many connections. It's in like a really big flux. But I did hear yes, and then this is my second card right under the influx. So yeah, that's a good question. Okay, so let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything here. Okay, we're good there. Mary, thank you for that good question about Putin. Let's see. Butterflies are free. Okay. Are people jumping ship? Oops. Oh, no. Oh, well, it's okay. Dropped a card back there under the shelf and I can't get to it. Okay, I'm trying to figure out which is the best deck to use. Yeah, let's use this one. Okay. Oops. Let me get back over here to. Oh, Judith. Okay, that's a good question. Yeah, like maybe his soul contract was to, well, besides I've always felt that his personal like soul contract is to go through humiliation. Mimi, okay, there, got you there. I'll do your question next. But yeah. Well, I'll get to that question. I'll talk about that when we get there. Okay, so the last meeting Trump had, his Waterloo. Yeah, is the last meeting Trump had, his Waterloo. So you guys are talking about butterflies are free. Are you still here? Are you talking about? Oh yeah, I see you there. Okay. Are you talking about his little dinner with what's his name, Fuentes, and yeah, okay, and yay, yeah, his Nazi dinner, his anti-Semitic dinner, acting like, oh, I don't know. Well, yeah, well, he knows yay. He knows yay very well. Yeah, white supremacy and yay. Okay, that's what I thought you meant. Okay, is this his Waterloo? A lot of jumping ship. Well, yeah, it's possible. Let's see what was at the bottom. Yeah, there's going to be some. I think there's going to be a small amount of people that can't handle the darkness. Like he might have crossed the line, but the process looks to me like he's already been at this. He's been on this train. He's been on this journey. And the ones that are with him are with him. It's like ride or die. They're in it. The abuse they see, but it's still this big worldwide web of people who are just taking the wrong path. They've taken the wrong path, and they don't care. So I don't know that any more are going to leave than already have. Yeah, as if they just showed up, right, Rhonda? Yeah, no. I'm pretty sure they only get in with his permission. And then they can't leave till he leaves, right? Oh, Okay, so let's see. Let me make sure. Oh, Victoria, yes. Let me start your. Yes, yes. Let's all send you prayers for staying off of the smokes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Let's see. Next, Meister. I think. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me. I need to take Victoria's next. Oh wait, no, we did that. I got that. Mimi. There we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. So might there be a flurry of indictments when they start being handed out? Okay. Might there be a flurry? Yeah, right? Like, bam. Womp womp. Something like that, right? Okay. All right. Flurry of indictments. How's it going to go? How will it go? The indictments start coming. Yeah, hi, Gig. Wah, wah. Storm of indictments is what I want to see, right? Right, Rhonda? Yeah. Rhonda Roo. Okay, so flurry of indictments. How's it going to go? How will the indictments go? What will we see? Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Wow. All right. Well, this is interesting. So I don't have the fish, which would be, like a lot. What I do have with the mountain, this to me means in this, the Lenormand means hidden enemies. So first there's a big obstacle, then there's a bunch of hidden enemies that come out. And this would be branches, like all the different branches of hidden enemies. And then the book, in this situation, I'm just going to say the book's thrown at them. But then again, some things could be hidden, and then the book's thrown at them. And there's a lot of talk and a lot of stress, and like, oh, and they might be watching, like what's actually going to happen. But then they just keep coming, one after the other. They keep coming. And it could take like let's say between like a new moon to a full moon, or a full moon to the next new moon, or it could even take the whole cycle of a moon, like from one 28-day cycle. But he just keeps bringing them home, gets them and comes back to the nest, gets another one. They keep bringing them in. And with the ship, these two were at the bottom. So this tells me that, there's a lot of foreign people that are in it. And it will be a gift for us just to watch, all these foreign people. I'm thinking Russian oligarchs, because I keep getting those. Yeah. Okay, Aries, Virgo moon. I have that question. Okay, let me make sure. Checking some others real quick. Keep my eye on the clock here, because I can't stay on for a long time. But put the comments in anyway. Put the questions in, because I will do my best to do separate videos on them. Yeah, Just Joy, that's a good point there about Trump. He just keeps, yeah. Well, he's not on Twitter yet. He's not back. He didn't say. Did he go back on Twitter, you guys? I thought he said he didn't want he didn't want it because he had his Truth Social. What a baloney! What a bag of BS. Okay, so there's that. Let me go back to up to the top here and take these in order. Meister Tarot, is China headed for a revolution overthrow? Where is China headed? Yeah, they are very angry, and rightfully so. What I heard this morning on the news was that the main problem, so they've been in this lockdown for so long because of Aries girl, Virgo moon. Are you talking about something else? Oh, you meant True Social. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he just keeps shooting himself in the foot, doesn't he? Right. Okay, so, and that's what happens with the dementia. He doesn't remember what he said the first time, and he doesn't care. He's just got this lizard tape coming out of his throat constantly. Okay, so the thing I heard this morning is that the big problem is that their vaccine is only about 70% effective. It's not 90% effective, and they'll only use theirs. They won't get it from the United States, even though we've offered. And the other problem is that the elderly haven't been vaccinated. So, and they're afraid that if they just go back to the, without the zero tolerance policy, then what happens is that the elderly are going to, the more vulnerable people are going to all get it. So they've waited way too long. And let's see how it's going to go, though. Is China headed for a revolution? Is China headed? Where are the people going to take them? Wow. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you guys. Okay. So here's COVID. Here's the illness. It's it's not Trump just because it's 45. In this situation, this is COVID. They're trying to take care, but then here's the branch of the the healthcare system. Like this is the problem. This is COVID and the major health issue. Here's our social media card, but it's also our being outdoors. This is being out in public places, right? So health in the public places. They are trying to care and do things the right way. Looks to me like maybe it could take a month, but they're trying to be creative in how they look like they really care, because they've made some really bad mistakes. But then I do have a conflict, and it's dangerous, and there's some secret hidden things that are happening too. And this is a big, painful, shattering situation. So I would say, this would be like the guilty government too. And then things are broken apart, like a fractured reality. They're not able to, I don't think they're going to be able to hold it together very well. And that would be Xi. The Communist Party itself. I don't know, not with the snake. It's going to be really, really complicated for Xi Jinping. Yeah, there might be some short-term, things he can do, but no, this is like, something sudden and shocking, and I don't know what they have planned. Oh, thanks, Sweet and Salty. Thank you for the thumbs up before you come in. I love it. Okay. So let's see. Let me make sure I didn't miss any other questions here? I think we're okay. Right, Meister Tarot, right? Severe lockdown for nearly 3 years with no exit plan, right? An apartment fire and the residents died after being locked in. That's absolutely right. Yeah, and he's guilty for all this stuff. And he's declared himself president for life. Right. 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 Good points. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Back over here. Keep an eye on the clock here. Sandra, will the people at the border detention centers ever get to be free from the private prisons? Okay. Get back over here and look. Will the people at the border detention centers? Oh, Hilda, honey, thank you. Sweetheart, I should be paying you. To do these timestamps, it takes so much time. It doesn't have time to do the timestamps. It really does. Thank you, Hilda, so much. Just love you dearly. Okay, so will the people at the border detention centers ever get to be free from the private prisons? Okay. Oh, I love you too, Hilda. People at the border detention centers. Huh, interesting. These cards are really upsetting to me. So I don't know who this woman is. I mean, is it Betsy DeVos? Is it who's this woman who's in a partnership, handshake kind of a deal? Of course, nothing's ever written down, of course. And who's acting like she's loyal and helpful, but there's a lot of money being thrown at her because I read directionally, right? So it's like the money's going towards her. I should say this way. Money's going towards her. And she's actually a predator, like a Ghislaine Maxwell of a different type. And this is part of her, whoever she is, this is part of her, empire that she's created. And the dark side of the clouds is next to the rider, which the rider to me would be them getting away. So and this is also the card for prisons too. So it's probably someone, it could be a woman that we have no idea about, that's a part of the Prison Industrial Authority, the PIA. Somebody making a boatload of money off of it. Okay, sweet and salty. There we go. I have your right. I know, Meister Tarot. It is so painful. Yeah. Okay, so let me I did hear on the news that oh, sweet and salty, have your question there too. Yeah, Catholic. Oh, Abbott said sends Betsy kids for her Catholic orphanage. Yikes. Oh, thank you, Victoria. Thank you. I love doing my personal readings with you guys. I just love it. So what was I talking about? I heard Biden speaking this morning about, or I don't know what I was watching, but somebody from the Biden administration, it wasn't him, it was the Biden administration, said that they had been able to reunite, I might have the numbers backwards, but about 500 kids who'd been taken from their parents, but there were still 700 more, or it was the other way around. I may have my numbers flipped there. Hi, Kay. Hi. Okay, so let me get back over here to the questions. Let's see, Josh Hawley. Is Josh Hawley in Josh Hawley? Is Josh Hawley in what's his face? I'm sorry, you can call him that. Jack Smith. Is Josh Hawley in Jack Smith's crosshairs? Josh Hawley. It's Jack Smith going after Josh Hawley. Jack Smith, Josh Hawley. Well, could be that it's just a long way off. So, okay. So here's his strategery. He has a strategy. And he's going after all of them. And this is Jack Smith going after a lot of them. Oops, actually it was in this direction. Going after a lot of them. And he's going to have a very good outcome with it. He's being very quiet and sneaky, but he's going after everyone. It could take him quite some time, but he's going, or it could be that he's been working at it behind the scenes for a very long time already. And he's been with the rich girl. I'm seeing this as not a person. I'm seeing this as he's been very creative and he has a wealth of support. And he's going after all the sneaky ones, all the rats, yeah. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah, he has tons of teamwork. Oh, wow. So the marriage card has to do with the teamwork and what you're bound to. Actually, I went in this order. And the military person is definitely yes. So I think he will get him. He will get him. Because that's yes, it's coming down. Okay, good to know. All right. Let's see, let me get back over here to okay. Yeah, right, Hilda, strategery. That I stole that from George W. I'll never forget it. When he used to make up the funniest words. Couldn't stand the guy when he was in office, but he would say the dumbest things. You know what, Valeria? I did a deep dive on McCarthy. I do feel like there was something about Jenny Thomas in there, the last. But let me start your question, and we'll check it out. Hi, Andrea from Sweden. Hi. Where are all the immigrant children that were being caged by Trump administration? Sweet and salty. That's let me start your question. But so far, from what I know, is that a lot of them were just taken and held in hotel rooms, and then we don't know where they went from there. Yeah, Meister, thank you. I know I read on McCarthy the other day. They were awful cards, weren't they? It looked like he had a terrible future. Yes, you might want to see that. All these dirtbags, they have their own playlist. McCarthy has his own playlist. So, and I don't know what I got like a year ago. That I can't, there's no way I can remember. It's only a few that I really remember. So, okay. Let's get back over here to the Deborah. Why does Trump want Kari Lake to win as governor? Okay. Let me use this other deck. Why does Trump want Kari Lake? I feel like I need to mix this one up a little better. Why does Trump want Kari Lake? Oh, these cards are so dang stiff. There we go. Okay. Why does Trump want Kari Lake? Okay. Woo. Wow. Huh. Well, that's interesting. So he might have the hots for her. There's some coming together, some handshake deal at least. It could just be like the Republican, you know, that red crab there, red claw. Something from the past. He's got like some connection with her from way from the past. And I do have this love card. Like he loves her for some reason. But then I have this card, and it could be that he's mentally ill, but it's also my card for like a quick little lie down, like a quickie. But there's most of all the two cards at the bottom is just that she's always gone towards him in this like loyal. Actually, the order's not coming through the right way. So she's always moved towards him in a loyal way. We've got the dog card that's loyalty. But then, we can take a lot just from this one card with all these like Russian hats and the red and all of that. And, I think they've all taken, Russian laundered money. I think they've all been in on it. Okay, let me get over here real quick. Yeah, that sun card could be that she just wants the power and the limelight like he does. Yeah. And she is a means to an end. She is. That's so true, Suzanne. That's a really good point. Yeah, so let's see. Right? Everybody's bleh. I know. Oh, hi, Hop to It. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you catch the morning videos. Yeah. I love doing those videos. Let's see. Okay, I think we're okay with those other questions there. Let's see. So I'll go in order here. Texas Governor Greg Abbott addresses how good Bitcoin is for the state's power grid. Oh boy. All right. How's this going to go for Abbott? I mean, could he get any dumber? Yeah. Bitcoin for the power grid. Yeah, sure. Okay. Abbott. Yeah, I recently did a morning reading for him too. I do the personal first and then the political after. I do remember something. I don't remember what I got, but I do remember reading on him. Okay, so will this be his downfall? Yeah. Well, okay, so let's see what's at the bottom. Again, it's like, Mr. Leave it to Beaver dude, whatever, and who's he in bed with is the thing, right? But as far as it being his downfall, I mean, I kind of feel like with the moon, like that cycle's already been entered and he's already headed in that direction. There are tons of tentacles that, that have to do with not only, excuse me, his goals, but also, I'm seeing like there's a lot of foreign, like the red foreign, see, like the ocean's there and the anchor, as far as his goal has to do with just getting money. He doesn't care where it comes from. And then I think he's just really out there, but it's also my card for travel in this deck. So he's totally out there. As far as Bitcoin, I think that's what this is about. Like he's out there. I think he's got a goal to try and keep somebody happy. But, it's just all crazy stuff, major illusion. And you have to watch what you wish for with this card, right? But at the end of the day with the, all the money, it's like he's trying to appease someone is what I'm getting. Because with these cards at the bottom, and I don't know who it is, but he's trying to appease someone. Yeah. Some older white dudes, just a bunch of stupid people. Yeah, and then the snake. I mean, it's complicated. It's a big mess. Yeah, just just you think of like the temptation for the money, right? With this card, it's just a bunch of hoe bags, man. God. Okay, let me keep going here. Let me check on you guys real quick. How's everybody doing? Okay, looks like talking amongst yourselves. Hi, Apricity. Arpricity. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And sorry if I've missed anyone. Thank you, Sharon Said. Yeah, thumbs up. It helps. It does. Thank you. Okay. I think we're okay there. Mimi's Abbott has not reached the zenith of his ignorance. Yeah. Did Abbott invest the state money in Bitcoin? Let's see. Did Abbott invest the state money in Bitcoin? That's a good follow-up there. I like the way you think, Libby. Yeah, everybody subscribe to Meister Tarot. She does great readings. And she lives in the future. Oh, so I get the moon again. Huh. I think he would if he could, and he probably could. I mean, ooh, this is a yes. Whoa. I wonder if it'll come out, though. Oh, my goodness. And then here we are with the anchor again. It's like, yeah. Down into these are two major yes cards. And this, to me, tells me like he already did it. Well, of course, no wonder. Oh, my goodness. You saw me shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Same cards coming through. And then here we are. The money card again. Same cards. Same cards. Oh, my goodness. Now, the lightning card can be about, online money, but the rats, like those two cards together. Wow. I'd say yes on that one. Wow. Now that could sink him, couldn't it? If that comes out. Right, Meister? That's a really good question. Wowee. Okay. So let me get back over here. Here we go. Judith, will the Democratic Party take control of Congress because of the Republican Party's inability to agree on a leader and an agenda? How's this going to go? Hold on. Let's see. Well, the Democratic Party, how's this going to go? Let's look at the process on that. I feel like, I'm positive that a bunch of these guys are going to go down because of Jack Smith and the J6 committee, because that's still going on. I think they were interviewing the Tony Ornato, the driver today. What's her face? Kellyanne Conway was in there for 5 hours today. I'm going to do a separate reading on that. Oops, here we go. Wow. So, will the Democratic Party take control? So here we have the House. I'm thinking like this is a happy event card. And this, to me, with the Hanged Man reverse, tells me that they're not going to let go. So this is pretty good when it comes to because we already have control over the Senate. And even if, and that's not going to happen, but even if, what's his face? The guy talking about vampires recently and all kinds of stupid stuff. Herschel Walker, who should just keep on walking. God. Even if he were to win, which he won't, we still have enough to keep control because we have Kamala as the president of the Senate, and she's always an extra for if there's a tie vote. But this tells me that they're not going to be letting go. And the Democratic Party is going to be doing okay. I like the blue there on that, with the shirt, and I like that it's reversed. Yeah, with the moon reverse, some secrets are going to be coming out. Wow. Okay. So let's see, and I can read on that again later too. We can always keep looking at a process. So Judith, is Trump fulfilling his soul contract, or has he deviated? Okay. I just heard delayed. It's been so delayed. Oh my goodness. And when it comes to the person who's the most powerful, not most powerful maybe, but certainly knows how to delay when it comes to litigation, and he really knows how to work the legal system. Yeah. Okay. Is Trump fulfilling his soul contract, or has he deviated? Where is he? How far? Maybe was he born? Did he come in just to fuck us all up so that we could see how fucked up we were already fucked up with our government? Right. Oh my God. Yeah, he has a soul, sweet and salty. Everyone has a soul and a spirit. It's just his is just a little tiny, you can't even, the spirit's this little tiny spark, and then there's all this, his soul is just so, everything's covering the light. Yeah. But anyway, thank you, Sharon Sipe. Oh, Rhodes was just found guilty. Very good. Thank you, Wiki. Thank you. Oh, okay. But let's go back to Trump's, where he's at. What's going on with him? Okay. Wow. In his soul contract. Okay. What was he meant to experience? Man, I've got four. I have 4 reversals. Okay. See who's at the bottom. Yeah. Okay. So the strength reversed, his soul contract was to lose his strength, no matter how long it takes. It was for secrets to come out. I've always believed he's Mango Mussolini. I do believe he's Mussolini reincarnated, so that secret may come out. But as far as soul growth and soul evolution, he hasn't gone through that gateway to to do that healing work. He hasn't taken that path. See, the lobster there would be like the the primordial soul that just keeps coming in, and you'd have to take that path to get through those two pillars in that gateway. You have to follow the wolf, and you have your loyal doggy. He hasn't been doing that, so I do feel like he has deviated, and he's meant to. This is a card of greed when it comes to reversed, so he's deviated because of his greed, and with the King of Pentacles reversed, he's meant to lose everything, and I feel like suffer humiliation, and that's the only way to balance out some of his soul substance with his, which is the way I see. This is always my card for reconciling something within the soul. And this card comes between this major arcana, and the majors are gateways of evolution. So it comes after the death card, big change, right? Rebirth. You've got this card, temperance, and then the next card is the devil. So anyway, and then what was at the bottom? He's just stuck in this place. He's deviated, and he's not taking self-responsibility. The Eight of Cups reverse is not taking self-responsibility, and he's just, this is like dementia, Alzheimer's, and he's lost it because he's just not. Yeah. So I'd say major, I can't really say that he's totally deviated, because the deal is that I feel like he's in a string of lifetimes that, where he's got to be made, he has to come into some accountability. And yeah, he's been losing a lot of money. So Tony Arnaudo is a snake Trump supporter. Is that what's coming out, Sheila? Thought so. Yeah. But yeah, he's been, but see, that's the thing, Fran, with Trump and losing money, and you're right, Suzanne, he has not learned any lessons. He doesn't, he's completely resisting. But when it comes to Trump and his money, he doesn't care if he loses money, because all of his organizations are just for money laundering, right? I mean, look at Taj Mahal Casino or whatever that was in Atlantic City, right? That's just one. All of his resorts are just a means to launder money. It's a really hard show to watch, but if you haven't already seen it, Ozark will teach you a lot about money laundering and how it works. So yeah, Meister Tarot, honey, I totally get you. Yeah, he's not learning anything, and his dementia has already taken over enough to where he can't turn the ship around. Yeah, you can do a future life reading on him. I've done so many on him. Do it, because it'd be nice to see if we get the same thing. Spirits Beyond the Stars. Okay, I'll star your question there, but I don't know if I'm going to get to it today, but I can, you guys keep putting your questions in, and I will do my best to get a separate video done on that. Make sure I haven't missed anything. Oh, Kelly Meg's Oathkeeper was guilty too. Okay, good to know. Yeah, the Stuart Rhodes is, man, that guy's dark. He's been dark. So guilty, thank you, Mimi, guilty of sedition, along with 4 others. Okay, very good. Thank you. Yeah, that's really true, Meister Tarot, that as ghastly as he's been, yeah, we needed Trump to expose how corrupt. Oh, that was the other thing I was starting to, I don't know if I even got a word about it out of my mouth, but the January 6th committee, the reason, besides bringing Trump down, the main reasons that they're doing what they're doing is so that they can create new laws that will keep this from ever happening again, or keep from anyone like Trump ever doing his thing again, right? Sedition on 2, Rhodes and Miggs, and the other charges guilty on all 5. Okay. Thank you, Wiki. All right, so let me get back over here. Thank you, Judith, for that awesome question. Aries girl Virgo moon wants to know, like using this deck here, will Jack Smith's flight back to the USA be completely safe? Okay. I guess he's been in the Netherlands, recuperating. I could be wrong on that. But anyway, his flight back to the USA, will he be completely safe? Yes. That's the yes card. Oh, yes. This is like, well, with the doggy, you have protection, but with the house, you have safety and a safe, secure foundation. And this is a major yes card. The other one is at the bottom was the moon. So that tells me, I think he has some psychic spidey sense to know like whether or not things are safe. But, money, power, and protection. The moon, maybe it's his guides, because it can be like your guides that are always watching over you. So 4 yes cards there and showing how. Major safe, yeah. Safe. Yes. That's good to know. Okay. Sweet and salty. Will the companies, I'll just go with the yes or no on this one. Will the companies who are not paying taxes have to pay their share within a year or 2? Okay, so that's quite a timeline there, but I'm going to push it out to 2025. By 2025, by December 2025, will the big corporations who have not been paying taxes have to pay their share? That would be some new legislation. Elizabeth Warren's coming to mind. It's in flux, but I have a no, at least for now. Now things could change, but for now, and I'm thinking that it's probably because they can always just write off anything, and it's the way the tax laws are is that they can write things off. Let me get to your other question here. Will the dark money given to politicians be exposed and stopped? Okay. It is being exposed already by Sheldon Whitehouse. But let's see. Exposed some more. Let's check into that. Exposed. Well, actually given to the politicians be exposed and stopped. I don't like this at all because I'm getting that things are in flux, and then I'm getting a no card. I have 2 no cards on the. It's because, let me check on the stopped. I think the reason they're not being, some of them are being exposed, but it's not really because they're behind that Citizens United. The question would be better phrased around Citizens United. Let me ask about that. Will Citizens United ever be overturned? Because that's how to take care of the exposure and stoppage. Will Citizens United ever be overturned? Because that legislation came in 2010, and that's the problem. Yes, Citizens United will eventually be overturned. See what happens when you didn't need to ask the question from a different angle. Yes. I don't know how long it's going to take, though. I have 3 other influx cards after that. Okay. So it's new laws, new legislation that need to happen. Okay. Valeria, did McCarthy take money from Ginny Thomas and the public's heirs? Okay, let me start with Ginny Thomas first. Okay, did Kevin McCarthy take money from Ginny Thomas? Okay. I have a yes on that one. Okay. Did Kevin McCarthy take money from the public's heirs? I have a yes on that one too. Okay. Is that what Trump has on McCarthy? Okay. Let me use a different deck. Let's look at it from a different angle. What does Trump have on McCarthy? What does Trump have on Kevin McCarthy? Oh yeah, I remember that deep dive I did on him because I'm remembering the thumbnail because the guy has no spine. Yeah, I can't remember who it was Chops Daddy or Mike. These guys are the funniest comments. Like, you just insulted all the snakes and worms in the. Or it might have been one of you guys. I can't remember. Okay. What does Trump have on Kevin McCarthy? Well, so that's. Something about his. Okay, so it's like the expectation of a gift. He has this, McCarthy has this expectation that Trump will give him something. And remember when he went down to Mar-a-Lago to kiss the ring, after J6? But he does have something that can hurt his reputation. The gift card can be money, but it doesn't have to be. I put these 2 cards together, and it looks to me like the visit to Mar-a-Lago had to do with his reputation. Okay, so yeah, something small. Maybe something to do with his assets. Maybe some holdings of his assets, and then, but this is part of another, it's just like the teamwork. Oh, wait a minute. Could have something to do with his wife or his family, like immediate family in the living room. But then it could be with the living room card. This card is our card for just the whole inner circle. And this would be the convene card is the, the teamwork of the inner circle. So he's in there, like he's totally in there. Yeah, he's done work for him. Yeah, he's done work for him to make money. So it doesn't look to me like Trump has given him any money. He's just like the opportunity to be in there. I think they're all compromised as far as money laundering and all that. Yeah. So let's look at Patricia's question. Let me get back over here too. Check on you guys. I think we're okay there. Okay, I don't see anything in all caps. Oh, hop to it. I have one. Okay. I think that'll be the last question I can do today after this one, because I want to do some pull some cards for you guys. Okay. Oh, Wiki's saying the 15% corporate tax is supposed to go into effect. Well, but they can still. So maybe is it across the board no matter what? I hope I could be wrong, and I hope I am. Just like across the board, and they still don't have their like adjustable whatever, like their like anybody who owns a business, you have your write-offs, that just keep going against the money that's. Yeah. Okay. Meister Tarot, she doesn't know the guy from A Bar of Soap, but her guides have a man crush on Jack Smith. That's great. I think I missed something up here. Oh, right. Yeah, our pricity, that is one of, let me start your question there, because I think that's one that the J6 committee has been working on. Oh, and Mark Meadows has to testify in Georgia. Thank you, Wiki. Good to know. Very good. Okay. So let's see with this one. What exactly happened to Secret Service in their rental vehicles? Rental vehicles in Nantucket. Oh, okay. What happened? Actually, let me use this other deck. Happened to them, or what happened to Secret Service and their rental? Okay. I haven't heard about this at all. This is totally a very, very cold reading. What happened to the Secret Service in Nantucket? The rental vehicles. I don't know. Do you guys know anything about this? Because I have like the stork could be. You know how you have to check you would think that they would do that. Like you would have to check under the hood before you just get up and go, but maybe they don't. This could be like a bird's nest. I'm feeling like a nest or something was there a fire? Because I'm feeling like, did one of the rental vehicles catch on fire? Is that what happened? Because then I have the sun card, or maybe the sun got so hot. What happened? Oh, Mimi, rental cars. Thank you. Rental cars returned to the airport and later caught on fire. Okay. So while they were in Nantucket, I really feel like some birds created a nest on the 5 cars. What? 5 cars? Okay, let me keep going. Because maybe the stork is something else. Okay, what happened? Man, flowers. I'm not sure. So whatever it is, it'll be revealed that some man, I just heard, took advantage of a situation with this card, was thinking, he wasn't present, wasn't aware. He was just thinking about what he wanted to do. So I don't know if he would be like the head of the Secret Service in that situation. I'm not sure. But yeah, where did they go on those cars, right? I haven't heard anything about this. But he was just like all over the place when it came to instructions. And I feel like he thought that just the power and protection that he had would carry him through it, whoever this guy is. What the heck let's see what's on the bottom. Are they drinking? Is there a lot of drinking going on? A lot of not really partying, but just kind of out there? Are they electric vehicles? That's a good question, Hilda. Huh. Oh, God, seduction. Okay, now that's on the road. Something about being seduced on the road. This is so weird. Various vehicles, including a Jeep. Okay. News is very quiet about the Secret Service cars. Well, this is a card that has to do with electricity. Oh, Suzanne, okay, different brands. Yeah. Well, you can tell for sure something caught on fire here at the beginning. It's going to be revealed, whoever this man is, that I feel like took advantage of a situation. And I don't know if it was, there could be messed up paperwork. We're going to have to wait and see. But what I'm getting with these cards overall was that it was, I don't feel like it was intentional. I feel like it was just, what's the right word? Like lack of being responsible, lack of being on top of things. That's what I'm getting there. Yeah. Oh, hypnosis, you're hearing it's a ticking time bomb. Okay. Oh, Debsy. Hi, honey. The Ford Expedition was under recall for a faulty battery and junction box, but had been delayed. Okay. Yeah, that could be happening. Yeah. So the story you read wasn't Biden's family, not Secret Service, but it could be wrong. Okay. Thank you, Aries girl, Virgo moon. See, I need a Virgo moon when I can't find my words. I have an Aries moon in the 12th, so I'm just all over the place. Negligence. That's the word. Negligence. That's what I'm getting here. Okay. Let's see. Apricity. Hop to it with your question. I'm gonna do a deep dive on. I already have plans to do a deep dive on Pence because I'm really curious about like what's going on with him. So I'm going to keep your question and add to it, okay? Instead of reading on it today, because I want to do it over my table with a much bigger spread or ask from something that would take way too long than what I have time left for today. So I'm going to go with this question. Will there ever be requirements for presidential candidates to demonstrate some, I don't know what that is, but let's see. Are we going to have, let's look at the future for presidential requirements, like tax returns, at least 6 or 10 years of tax returns, basically prove that they haven't colluded with a foreign government, right? It's ridiculous. Okay. Will there ever be, I'm hearing yes, of course, there will definitely be, but let's see if it's going to take a really long time. Let's look at the process. Gotta love the cards. Yeah. Okay. So there will definitely be restrictions put in place for people who are lying and deceiving. So this tells me, yes, of course, tax returns, like if they've had problems with tax issues or loan issues or anything, right? Actually, it went in this order. So anybody with a deceptive reputation, there will be a good outcome for that. So liars, cheaters, tax evaders, frauds, things like that. So anyone who's been stealing, basically, this is I don't know if you get, darn, so much glare. No matter what cards I use, this one, it's called theft. You can see, like, she's stolen some money and she's looking like, I don't know what. It's like, I used Tara Marchetti's deck and it's just so laminated. I have nothing but glare. And then these are too small with the words. But this was on the bottom. So the letter is documents. And then sad news would be like, subpoenaed, maybe it'll be a lot longer process to run for president. Maybe they'll have to put a bunch of paperwork in place that proves that they are trustworthy. It's a great question. It's what we need. Now there's already, it's called the Presidential Powers Act, but they haven't been able to get it through the House and the Senate. And then, Biden would have to sign it. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, so that feels good. Let me get back over here to you guys and do some cards for you guys. Okay. Which deck? Actually, let me use this Moonology deck. Jamie, right? At least be able to pass the citizenship test, right? They need to know the Constitution. God. Yeah, how about no connections with foreign money? How about no, and how about no one in Congress can buy stocks? How about they're not in the stock market? Even if we had to pay them a little more. It's like, how the hell, just think about it. How does Joe Manchin have a Maserati and a $700,000 yacht? It's like, what? How does Mitch McConnell have he got a lot of money from Elaine's, family. Anyway. Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Patricia. Spirits Beyond Stars. Thank you. She sent me an email with information. Okay, good. Yeah, the lobbyists, right? You can get rid of the lobbyists. That would be nice. Right. Well, I'm going to start your question, Hilda, for later. That's a good one. Will they ever do away with the lobbying? A long time ago, what's that guy's name? Joel. It was Katie Tur and I can't remember the other guy's name, but they did an in-depth reporting. It's a documentary. It was really interesting about how, how anybody, a Congress, it doesn't matter, House or Senate, how any congressperson has a hard time making the money they need in order to run for their position. And this is why the lobbyists, came through, or how the lobbying began. Yeah, hypnicity. Absolutely. Your aha moment for today. We need to redefine what a win looks like. I'm reading for Team Mother Earth. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so what do you guys need to know? What do we need to know? What do you guys need to know for the rest of the week? Let's even get you through the week. Besides, my astrology readings are always up there and they're time stamped. I got it down to an hour this last week. A whole week in an hour. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. Guess what we're having on Wednesday? Is it the 10th? Oh, I don't know. I forget the date. No, it's not the 10th. I think it's the 7th. But we are having the full moon in Gemini coming up. I don't remember what degree, but I just looked at the charts this morning. It says the answers you need are coming. So we can expect this during this full moon, is to get the answers that we need. So open it up to dream time. And I do remember that the transits had just tons and tons of really good aspects for getting dreamtime guidance. So that's so cool because this is coming up soon. Well, yeah, I think it's the 7th. 8, I'm getting it mixed up. It's 8 or 8:09 p.m. Pacific time on the 7th, and I think that's Wednesday. Okay, and then this one is full moon in Sag, but it says they want us to look at the bigger picture, just like what you were saying, Nalani. That was such a good comment there. Hypnicity. One more. All these, I don't know how many cards are in this deck. I mean, it looks like maybe 40 something or 50, but I have 3 full moon cards here. Full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. Isn't that awesome? I love it. So the answers you need are coming, and they want you to look at the big picture. So look at the evolution of your lifetime and the big picture as to where you want to go. Like look at that archer, look at the crossbow or the whatever you call it, the Sagittarius arch. So, and show the world the real you. Yeah. Sometimes we don't know what's inside of us. When we're clearing out false beliefs, it's like you can be with a friend and then you're talking and you say something and they'll go, "What?" And then you go, "Oh, I didn't know that was in there." Or pain will come up and I didn't know that was in there. And that's how we clear. It's like we really need each other. So thanks, you guys. Thank you. Big hugs, tons and tons of love. And if you were asking for prayers, go ahead and put them in. I will do prayers on, my own time. I do all the time. So just feel free to add them in the list and I'll see it. I'll check it again. Okay. Meanwhile, take good care. Bye.